I still need to make the intro for this video. Remind me to make the intro.
Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm so happy you're here. Also, I'm on my photo booth right now and the lighting's terrible, so I'm holding a flashlight in front of my face. Sorry about that, and it's late and I look a mess. Sorry about that. But I never made an intro, so I'm going to make one real quick so that you guys know what this video is about. But basically, this is me finding my first 5-star of the year. I started reading January 1st, which you'll be able to see. And I don't really know when I found it, but I did find it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Cut that out. But the video is me finding my first 5-star read. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Also, sorry I talk a lot in this video, and like half the stuff I say doesn't end up occurring, or like it occurs in different order. I had different plans than what happened in life, so what can a girl do? But hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, don't mind my voice. I'm very sick right now. But we're going to start my first book of 2026, which is so exciting. We're going to be starting Tuesdays with Maury, which is like a fiction book. I got it off of Libby, so I downloaded it to my Kindle. Tuesdays with Maury. So, oh, hold on. It's glitching. Okay, there we go. I have it downloading right now. I'm so excited to start it. I've heard some good things. We're going to see if this is going to be my first 5-star of the year. Or my first, that'd be crazy if it is a 5-star. Because it's the first book of the year too. But no pressure. But we're going to start reading this. I'm going to go downstairs, read while my mom's cooking dinner. Then I'm going to eat dinner. And then I'm going to come back up and work on my diamond painting. Let me show you guys what my diamond painting is looking like so far. Here it is. It's just I've done like almost half. I wanted to give it to my sister tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in time. But it's looking really cute so far. So I'm going to work on that after dinner. I'm going to watch, another movie or something. I never noticed how much blue light's in my glasses until now. But yeah, right now, I'm going to read, and then, yeah. So let's start Tuesdays with Maury. Who is this by? I don't know. You know what I'm reading though, so let's start. Hey guys, I want to give a quick reading update. I'm still reading Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. This is definitely not giving a 5-star so far, but I am enjoying it. I'm 46% through. I want to try to finish it tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to because it is 9:45, literally 9:45 on the dot. I just finished diamond painting, so I don't know, but I did get through this. It's really quick because the book is, let me see. The book is only 207 pages, and I'm almost on page 100. So actually, I should be able to finish tonight. Hopefully I'll finish by 11 because Philip's coming over tomorrow, which is going to be another video. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about another book I started, which is 11/22/63. I actually have the physical copy. I started 11/22/63. I've been listening to the audiobook while I diamond paint, which I've really been enjoying. This is like the first time I've really taken an audiobook seriously. Can't even lie, because usually, I don't know, I just never vibed with audiobooks like that, but I just started and I'm really enjoying it. That Audible is going to be in use, but I'm on chapter 4 now. So I'm going to try to find the page. I'm on page 78, which is really good. I'm done reading 11/22/63 from there. I'm just going to read the other one. But, yeah. I'm at, I think, further than I got. Because I did start this book in, October. But then I stopped because I just wanted to read it later. I didn't feel like reading it at that moment. But when I was listening to it, I don't remember reading some of it. like reading those parts, so I think I'm further than what I was. What page did I say I was at? I'm updating my Libby 79. Update. Oh, so no, I actually don't think I was further. I think I just wasn't processing what was said, but I'm really enjoying listening to it because I'm understanding, I think, better than I was when I was reading, because I feel like I was just kind of like reading it and I was like, wait, what? Like I was kind of confused. I feel like it wasn't clicking as it is as like with the audiobook. Like with the audiobook, I'm like really in it and I'm like, ooh, like what's gonna happen next? Like, oh, like I'm gasping. But when I was like physically reading it, I don't think I was fully comprehending, probably because it's a lot of like history. History was not my subject, can't lie. So probably because of that. And then I've like never read a Stephen King book, so obviously his books are really descriptive. I mean, look at the size. So that's probably why. But listening to it, oh, chef's kiss. So tomorrow when I continue diamond painting, my sister's, it'll be done by the time I post this, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to finish these 2 sections tomorrow, so I'm going to listen more then, because I was also able to listen to a lot while doing it. I mean, the audiobook is like 20-something hours because it's humongous, but that's okay. And then even when I just, like, want to read it, I'm still going to, listen while I'm going to immersive read, just because I think I understand the book better when I listen. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if this book is going to be finished in this video because this video is supposed to be posted next Sunday. But I might flip it if I don't finish in time. I don't know. This book may or may not be in this video. If it is, then you'll obviously know. But if not, then it's okay. You'll still get my review at the end of the month. But yeah, I'm going to read Tuesdays with Maury for the rest of the night. I'm going to sit in my little bean bags over here and read and then go to bed. And I'll update you guys tomorrow with my final rating because I'm finishing that book tonight. So, where's my water? Water's over there. We're ready. I'm all ready. I might light a candle. I don't know. But anyway, I've been yapping a lot. I need to start editing this video. I need to start editing one of the videos or both. I need to work on editing as I record because I always ramble. I'm so sorry. But I need to work on editing as I record because if not, then like I just have to kind of wait and I post. Like I have to like edit everything at once and I get overstimulated, which is like what I did for the video I posted today because it is also Sunday. So I posted my January TBR today and I like literally edited it all in one sitting, posted it and all that, which it was easy because this video was simple, but I don't like doing that for like that's really hard to do for vlogs and like longer videos, like me organizing my bookshelves. That's gonna take a while. And then like this, since it's a reading vlog, like this obviously has more content than a sit down video. So it's just life of a content creator. I love saying that. But anyway, I'm gonna start talking because I need to start reading. See you guys either tonight once I finish, if I feel like recording, or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is the same night and I have not finished. What am I reading? Tuesdays with Maury. Sorry if I have a lisp. I just put my Invisalign in. But I did want to give like an update on how I'm feeling about it because I realized I never did and I'm like 50% through now. I'm somewhat liking the book. I really like the quotes and everything that they use, but not fully how it's being told, I guess, because obviously it's about Maury's kind of life story, or like life lessons, but I feel like it's being told just kind of like sporadically and randomly. Like it's not very cohesive or in like a order that makes sense to me. And then also I feel like Mitch, which is the one listening to the stories, I feel like he isn't really giving what I need him to give. Like it's like, you know, he has these problems, but like he won't speak about them with Maury, and I wish he did because I feel like you could get more from if he, you know, gave his experience from like what's going on right now. Like he's just like, oh, like I would never say this, but blah blah blah, or like this about my brother, but like I'm not gonna say it. So I feel like I just kind of wish he said things that were going, like you barely know that much about him other than that he's a workaholic, which I guess maybe that's his whole personality and that's the point. But it just makes it not as enjoyable to read, I guess, because you just don't care about him. The only character you really care about is Mori, which is the point. But like even with Mori, it's like you don't get his lessons without having Mitch's lesson, like Mitch's problems. So I feel like maybe that's where it's a disconnect for me. Like I guess I think maybe it's my expectations. I was expecting more of Mitch comes to Mori with his problems, and then Mori gives wisdom based off of his past experiences. But it's really just like Mori talking about his life and all that, which is fine. It's just not what I was expecting. So I'm gonna finish this book now. Hey guys, don't mind how insane I look. It's been a long day, but I wanted to give you guys an update. I finished Tuesdays with Mori last night, which I said I was, so I did. So I thought I would give my ratings and my final thoughts. I ended up giving the book 3 stars / 3.25, really around 3. I can't say I fully enjoyed the book. I enjoyed certain aspects of it, but not the whole thing. I feel like the book had some really good quotes that I enjoyed. Like, I would read something and be like, oh, that's a good quote. Like, I really understand. Like, that's a really good quote. But then, like, the rest would just be like, okay, whatever. And, like, I enjoyed Maury's character the most. You know, obviously it was, like, heartbreaking to see him slowly deteriorating, I guess you could say. So, like, that part was sad. And then, like, you know, obviously he was giving a lot of good wisdom. But I feel like it was just, like, telling you stuff that's, like, it was good to hear again, but, like, stuff you also kind of hear often. So it wasn't, like, groundbreaking or anything. And then I didn't really like, I don't want to say I didn't like Mitch, but I feel like I didn't connect to his personality as much as I would have wanted. Maybe if the book was a little bit longer and had a little bit more depth to it, I would have enjoyed it more. But I just didn't enjoy it that much. Like, maybe I feel like I do want to reread it maybe later on in life when I hit my, like, 20s or something. I mean, I'm almost there, I'm 19, but like maybe my mid-20s I'll read it again, just because maybe it'll hit a little bit different or a little bit harder. But it just wasn't as, like, it made me cry, but not because of what they were saying. Yeah, so that was like a 3-star read, not 5 stars, so we're still going. I am still reading 11/22/63. I'm going to listen to the audiobook of another chapter of this when I finish my diamond painting. So I'm going to get to chapter 5 today, hopefully, because chapter 4 is about 40 minutes. So that's about how long I have left to finish this diamond painting. So I am going to be listening to 11/22/63. But I do want to start another book because I want to be physically reading something and I want to read something tonight once I finish. So we're going to choose. I might read Loved Ones because I've been wanting to read this by Aisha Maharer. I got this for Christmas and I've been wanting to read it for a long time. It's like a romance, but it is still like an emotional romance. Because I will say, I feel like my higher rated ones are books that make me, like, feel and, like, cry. It's very easy to make me cry when it comes to reading. But, like, those are 100% my favorite. Excuse me. So, I might read, like, this. And this is completely different from 11/22/63, which is nice. See, this sounds interesting, but this is another book about, like, death. I don't know why all my books are about death. I don't know. Or maybe I can read, like, Immortal Dark. That's a completely different vibe. People like this one. No, I don't feel like reading this. I think I'm going to start Loved Ones tonight. Once I finish diamond painting. I think I'm going to diamond paint first so that I can finish reading 11/22/63 and then start this one, and not like start this one, go to 11/22/63 and then jump back into this one. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay guys, Loved One by Aisha. I don't know if that's how you say it. Please, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. Mahar is the second book, and let's see if it's a 5-star read. Guys, my camera was making me so mad. It was not focusing for the longest time, but it's fine. While I get ready for work, I need to like eat something because I get off at 8 and that's 12, so it's a long time. So I need to eat something, but I wanted to update you guys on my books and everything because, yeah, there's a lot in here. I don't even know what I have in here. A pencil? What do I have a pencil for? 2 different chapsticks. What is that? Lotion? Whatever. I don't really know what I want to eat. I'm actually not that hungry. Like, at all. I ate earlier. But I don't want to, like, get hangry at work. But I want to talk about my books. I did not really read Loved Ones last night, but I did read another chapter of 11/22/63. And I'm enjoying it so far, but it is very detailed. So it's just very detailed, which can be a lot sometimes. Guys, what Lonnie should I have today? I'm gonna bring one. I think I'm gonna drink one before work. But also, I don't know, because I'm kind of like already, but I think that's just because I've been filming. But like I feel like I'm going to crash, so that's not good. I think I'm just gonna pack this enchilada that my sister made and have that at work because I'm not hungry, in all honesty. So I think I'm gonna eat this enchilada at work for lunch, and maybe eat like a snack now, but not like a whole meal. Actually, let me not. I don't leave right now. We're just gonna put it up here now. What was I saying? Like I feel like I came here to talk. Oh yeah. So I haven't really read Loved Ones. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and read that until it's time for me to leave. So I have like 30 minutes to read that, basically. And I listened to a chapter of 11/22/63 while I was getting ready, so that was fun. I'm going to, I think I'm gonna mainly listen to 11/22/63 just because I understand it more when I'm listening to it compared to physically. That just flew. Compared to physically reading it, because when I was like reading it, I just was not understanding. But when I listen to it, I understand. So even if I do read it, I'm going to immersive read because that's the only way I'll understand the book. So I'm gonna do that. And I want to talk about this. I'm also doing this thing where so once you read like a physical book, you put away $10, like you save $10 somewhere, you know, like on your card or cash or whatever. And then if you finish like an ebook or an audiobook, you save, like you put away $5. So then by the end of the year, you see how much you saved based on the amount you read. So I decided I want to do that. The only time I won't put money in there is if I'm like really broke. But I feel like it can help save money a lot, which I think is really helpful for me because I love to spend money. So I'm doing that. I read one book, as you guys saw, which was Tuesday's Morning. So I put my $10 away. Nope, $5 away because I did read it on my Kindle. Once I finish Loved Ones, I'll put away $10. And once I finish 11/22/63, I'll put away $5. So that'd be $20 I've saved. So that's pretty good. And we're just going to keep on doing that for the rest of the year. and we'll see how much money I end up saving based on how much I read, because I am trying to read consistently this year, because I know sometimes I read just a little bit, or like sometimes I read a lot in 1 month and then like 1 or 2 books in the next month. So I'm trying to read consistently each month, where I read at least like 5 books a month. I feel like that's a good minimum, because yeah, like once a week, basically once to twice a week, 1 book a week. I feel like that's good. That's all I wanted to say. I'm just saving money, and those are my 2 currently readings, which I've been reading this whole video basically. I'll update you guys on Loved Ones once I read some more. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and read some, and I'm gonna take it to work. I might read on my break or something, I don't know. I'll bring it and we'll see. So that's what's up. Hey guys, I talked to my TikTok, but not my YouTube, which is crazy. But it's currently like, what time is it now? 7:05. And I decided I'm going to try to finish Loved One tonight, because I just haven't, I've been reading it for too long. Like, I'm the type of person, when I'm reading a book for a long time, it puts me in a reading slump, so I have to get through books, and like, at least like books like this length. Obviously 11/22/63 is ginormous, so this is obviously going to take time, but books that are normal length I try to get through in a couple days. So I'm going to try to sit here tonight, finish it. I'm almost halfway, not fully, but I'm almost halfway through. But I did want to like I don't know if I told you guys what the book is about. If I did, then that's great, then I don't need to put this in. But if I didn't, basically the book is following, the main character is Julia, and one of her ex-boyfriends / close friends just passed away, and he has an ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth, who might have like some of his old stuff. So his mom, like the one who died, who passed, his mom like wants the stuff back. So Julia went to London to kind of confront the girl and try to get, you know, the stuff back and all that. But it's really not about getting his stuff back. It's really about processing grief and everything, especially Julia's grief, and kind of looking at their relationship and seeing how it affects her grief, I guess you can say, because sometimes it's like, oh, of course, like I miss him, and like obviously she's deeply, you know, sad that he passed, but then other times where she's like, I'm so angry, like why did he do that to me, and all that, because their relationship was kind of complicated. So that's kind of like what the book is about. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't know what, like, I'm so conflicted on the rating, and I think that's why I wanted to just sit down and read it, because when I first started it, I was like, I love it. And I still do, but I feel like I kind of slowed down a little bit, so I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I need to see it continue to see what I like the rating, because sometimes it'd be like, because I think, I don't know, something about this book that I'm not sure if I like or not is that it switches time frames, but it's not like where they put the year when like stuff occurred. It's more just, let me show you guys. Let me just show you. For example, at the end of this chapter, so you see how they leave this like gap? That's how you know when it's a different kind of, what is it called? Like a different scene. But sometimes the scenes are from the past. They're not all, like, it's not all the future. It also goes back to the past. And some scenes are very clear about what's the past and the present. But sometimes it can also be confusing. So I feel like it just depends. So I feel like that's the only thing that's like, it's not fully annoying me because I do pretty much always understand. But it just is like, I don't know. So I'm just not sure with this book yet. I don't have an idea of what I want to rate this, because I am enjoying it. I do like the characters, and I'm like connecting to them. So it's just like, and the writing is really good. The writing's great too. So I don't know yet. It's still, I don't know. So I'm just going to sit here, read this. I'm going to see how long it takes. I'm filming for my TikTok, like I said. So let's see how long it takes. I'm on chapter 8 now. I did read a chapter before I started filming, so that's why. I'm on chapter 8, page 111, and there's like 300 something pages. Let me see. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is, sometimes it's hard knowing if this is acknowledgement. Oh yeah, this is 321. Nope, there's more. I lied. 326 pages. So, yeah. And I really like how this book is like following like POC and all that, and it's like really relatable too. I feel like it's relatable in their college experience. Like, it's very just real. I feel like I would describe this book as real emotions that you can see people going through, real pain, real feelings, and even where it's like the guy Gabe, the one who passed, he's he was like a band, like he was in a band, he was like a celebrity, and like one of Julia's friends is like, oh, like, why don't you get with him so then we can go to the after parties and stuff like that. And it's like, that's so real. Like, that's something people would actually say. Like, I feel like the book is really realistic. Let me see that. So, anyway, that's what's happening. I'll update you guys maybe when I'm like halfway, a little bit more than half. If it's not too late, then I'll tell you guys my rating. Well, no. I'll probably tell you guys my rating tomorrow. But if it's like not really late, then I'll come back when I'm done with the book as well. But we'll see, because, yeah. But I'm going to keep on reading. I'm going to try to get to like halfway, I think. And then I want to get some dessert, because it's like 7:10. So we're going to read a little bit more, and then come back. Camera was on this whole time, but it might have been. But I've been reading for about an hour. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. I am 52% through. That's what it says on Goodreads. I'm on chapter 12. And I'm really, like, I'm still conflicted, guys. Like, we just got to the part where it kind of shows her, well, we just kind of finished the progression of her and Gabe's relationship, Julia and Gabe's relationship. And then, like, while we get their relationship, we're also learning about her and Elizabeth. Like, they're kind of like connecting a little bit, but not a good connection. It's kind of like an arguing connection, because obviously when it's two girls who dated the same guy, it can get messy, which is real. It happens. But like, this book is really keeping me like engrossed. I do keep on wanting to pick it up, because I am taking a break right now because I want to eat some ice cream and I'm waiting for it to defrost. But, oh, my order was shipped. But, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I do want to keep on picking up the book, because it is interesting, and, like, now I really do want to finish. Like, now that I'm halfway through, I'm really interested, and I'm like, okay, where is this gonna go? I think that's the question, really, is where is this gonna go, because the whole thing kind of starts out with, like, Julia going over to like London to ask Elizabeth for the rest of Gabe's stuff, like his guitar and all that kind of extra stuff. And we're halfway through the book, and she's just now kind of like asking for the stuff. And it's barely even asking, it was more of like a argument. So it's kind of seeing how, because in my head I'm expecting it to go where they both kind of start connecting on their grief and how he kind of did them both dirty. Maybe? That's what I'm expecting. I'm not sure. I just really don't know. I really don't know. This whole book is just like, I don't really know what's happening. It's just happening. But it is interesting. I will say that. It is interesting. I feel like it's a good pace. I wouldn't say it's fast paced, but it's not slow paced. I would say it's decent pacing. You're learning what you need to learn. It's not like you're learning too much or anything. I feel like you're learning what you need to learn. So, I feel like so far so good. I'm excited to keep on reading this tonight. I marked my Fable already because I'm scared I'm going to finish this after 11. I don't think I will, because actually I don't know. But I want to make sure I still get my streak in, because I did read today. I read a lot today, actually. But yeah, that's what's happening. I still don't know what rating I want to give it yet. I don't think it's a 5-star because I'm not really feeling 5 stars, which is fine because obviously it's my choice. But it could always turn around. I think it's like 4 stars right now. It could go up though, but it could also go down. But yeah, I don't know. And I'm still reading 11/22/63, but I'm listening to that on audio, so that's just a work in progress. Hopefully, I'll try to get my review for 11/22/63 in this video, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll definitely talk about it in another video because, yeah. What's up, YouTube? I'm probably like the most annoying YouTuber to exist, even though I'm undiscovered, but it's okay. Let me turn the light on. Hey guys, it is the next day, and I did finish Loved One last night. Guys, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I went into this thinking I would love it because somebody said it's like the Olivia Dean album, which I love. So I was kind of going into it expecting that, and I do understand where you get the Olivia Dean album. I do understand that, but I did not love this book. I didn't. I wanted to. What? I don't know where to start. First of all, I feel like this is non-spoilers. I feel like this book, so obviously it's about grief and you're following her grief, but I feel like the whole time you don't realize that it's her grief because like you realize it at certain moments, but I feel like there wasn't a lot of this is how I'm working on the grief. Like you just see it and you're like, oh, she's grieving. But she doesn't fully realize it, and then it's also just like, for example, Gabe passed. If you don't want to hear this, it's not really a spoiler, but just in case, I'm gonna say skip to this time for any spoilers, or like skip to this time to pass any spoilers. But Gabe slips in the shower, right? Like that's how he passes. So now she has a fear of showering while she's alone because, you know, that's how he passed. He was alone and all that. But then next you know, it's like, I got in the shower. Like, no, it doesn't like happen that fast. But she like, somebody else was in the room so she was able to shower. And then next thing you know, she was just showering. Like, boom. It wasn't, I realized like this is, like, I don't know. There was no realization. It was just, well, like she realized that it was because she didn't want to be alone, right? But that's it. But then she started showering alone. So it's just like, what happened? That's just like an example that I could think of. And then also, I didn't like how they were going on a wild goose chase. She flew to London for some of these things, which is crazy. What, is that a spoiler? If that's a spoiler, I'm so sorry. Now, okay. I'm trying to phrase this without spoiling. Another thing, she went on a wild goose chase for these objects. Some of the objects I just felt like were completely random, and some of them I do see why she would want them back and the mom would want them back. But this whole thing happened, and it was just like, at the end, and it just kind of made me mad. Like, I feel like it doesn't make sense. So, I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil, but if you know, you know with an object. And it just kind of made me mad. So, and then the book just ended abruptly. Like, the book was just like, she, you know, went home, and boom, that was it. Like, it was just so abrupt, the ending. And it was kind of like, I wanted to read more, but then also I didn't want to read more because I was getting angry. So it's just confusing. I'm just confused, honestly. I'm just so confused. Because it was like, I want to keep on reading because I did like the characters. I really did like the characters. I loved Elizabeth. So I really liked her. And like for her, I understood where she was coming from basically the whole time. Yeah, like she really wasn't bad. Like she had her little mean moments in the beginning, but she apologized, whatever. So I understood where she was coming from the whole time. Julia was a little crazy, but I wouldn't say crazy. She was just emotional. She was just going through all the emotions. So what can you do with that? But I really did like their relationship. I guess that was the cutest part, really, was their friendship forming. But it was just... Did I even say what I gave the book? I think I gave the book 4 stars. The reason why I keep on saying I think is because I am just not sure. I'm just not sure. I enjoyed the book. I did. But I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just so difficult. Because the book has humor in it, so I will say that it was funny, and I liked all the characters, and I liked the concept of the concept. I hate saying that, but I did like the concept. Execution a little wonky at times, and it was a little slow. It was a little slow. I will say that as well. So I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars because I did like it, but not enough to get higher than that. But also I didn't dislike it enough to get lower than that. I just disliked some parts of it. So I'm gonna say 4 stars. I need to update I have so many Goodreads reviews I need to write and then post to my Fable as well. It's insane. I think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna work on editing my video today, and I'm gonna search for jobs today. So I'm gonna do all that later on, not right now. Right now I'm about to diamond paint and listen to 11/22/63 because I want to keep on getting through that. So I'm gonna sit here, do my Nana's diamond painting, and listen to 11/22/63. I did pick out a new book also to continue this video because this is trying to find my first 5-star read of the year. So far not so good, but it's okay. My next book I picked out is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This book, well, this whole series people love, so I'm hoping I love it as well. I'm reading on my Kindle because I'm Kindle Unlimited, so I'm reading on there. If I like it enough, I'll buy the physical books, but right now I'm just reading on Kindle. But yeah, I'm gonna start that today, a little later. So I am excited for that. My little sister read it and she really loves it, so I'm excited for that, but I'm not working on that yet. I'm going to diamond paint right now and listen to 11/22/63, which I'm also enjoying 11/22/63. I feel like since I'm listening to it and I kind of listen to it spaced out, like I really only listen when I'm diamond painting, it's like not at the forefront of my mind like whatever physical book I'm reading right now, but I am enjoying it. It is kind of, I'm like interested to see if you'll be able to stop the assassination, obviously. So I am enjoying it. It's just slow and detailed, but it's Stephen King, so that makes sense. But yeah, major reading updates. I'm mad at you guys because why did nobody tell me I would enjoy this book so much that I'm reading? I mean, a lot of people said that because it is very popular, but like somebody should have came to me and been like, Chloe, you'll love this book. Start reading it immediately. But nobody did that. But anyway, I'm currently reading, I don't know if I said, Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This series is so popular. Like, everybody's read it. So I feel like that kind of made me nervous to read it because I was like, everybody's read it and enjoyed it. So like, I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it just because, you know, I actually don't think I'm going to use powder. But like, I was like, I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it because everybody's kind of enjoying it. Like, I don't know. Books that like are really hyped kind of scare me. But I decided to start it because I'm again trying to find a 5-star. So I was like, let me give it a chance. I am in love. I'm in love with it. I'm like almost 50% there, like just under 50%. And oh my god, like I'm attached to it. I was in bed last night kicking my feet, giggling. The slow burn is slow burning, but it's like not too bad of a slow burn because sometimes I get annoyed when they're too slow, but it's not bad. Like I'm actually liking how they're doing it. And I just love Johnny. I love Shannon. The book makes me want to cry. Like I'm on the verge of tears every 10 seconds. Please, like guys, I'm just gonna have to binge the series. Like I can already see it. Tell me why. I was riding to Starbucks the other day and I see a road and it says like Gibson Road or something, and I go, oh, Gipsy. Like, oh my god, it's consuming me. Like, it really is consuming me. Every second of the day, I want to pick up the book. And it's crazy because the way I did no steps, I just put on concealer. It's crazy to me because I kind of took a break from romance. Like, I was getting kind of annoyed with romance books. But this book is not annoying me, I can tell you that. Ow. I just, like, clipped my bottom lash. But yeah, this book, not annoying me at all. I love it. I love the characters. I love the stories. I cannot wait to just keep on reading. Oh my god. The yearn. Hello, the yearn. The yearn is insane. Insane. And it's so good. Like, I just, and it's not too much of like pull apart then pull in, because sometimes I hate when it's like, you know, too much of like back and forth. But like, it's done so well, and it's like not too much, which is like fantastic. And every time it's like a little bit of a pull away, you understand why. Like, it's not just like a really, like, no, like, it's for good reasons, which makes it even better. It's so good. So that's my reading update. This is looking very good so far. I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking very highly rated. I can't wait to read it. I'm about to eat my lunch and make my thumbnail for my video coming out tomorrow. And if I have time, I'm going to keep on reading because I have work. So obviously I can't read at work, sadly. If I could, I 100% would. And it's raining outside, guys. I'm so mad. It's raining outside. Like, it's the perfect reading weather. Like, I was sitting down reading my amazing book, but now I have to go to work and be a manager, which is so sad because I just want to sit and binge. Like, this is a book that you just want to binge. Like, I was confused on but like why people were finishing the book and like the whole series in a week, but that might be me, honestly, because now I'm thinking like I'm about to push back all my other reading plans and just binge the series. Like, I might just have to. I don't really have any special books I'm reading anyway, and if I can get through them in like 2 days, maybe even a day when I have nothing to do, mine as well. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Guys, I'm raving about this book. I can't even lie. And I'm not even halfway. Like, when I tell you I'm literally in the bed laughing, I'm like, like, I wish I was recording, guys. Like, I keep on saying like, that's when you know, because I'm stumbling over my words. It's just so good. And I'm just surprised, especially because I haven't been in the romance mood. Usually, romances don't really have me kicking my feet anymore. They just make me angry. This is having me kicking my feet. And I think it's considered YA. I might be wrong. It might be new adult or something, because I don't know. But it's not really like spicy. It's not a spicy book, which I think is helping. Because I think spice in books has been making me annoyed. Not all the time, but when they just overdo it, I get annoyed. But theirs is a slow burn. Slowly burning. Emphasis on slow. But I don't mind, because they're going to end up together. I know it. If they don't, I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to be devastated. Guys, I'm going to be devastated. But I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. Guys, the book is over. It's over. It's over. So guys, I'm still in the same spot as I was. I deeply apologize, but that clip was filmed a couple days ago. It's now Monday, and I finished another book, and it was a 5-star read, which was Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. As you can see, it says red. Guys, I finished this last night. When I tell you, I was in bed sobbing. I can put in a clip. I was literally in bed sobbing. It wasn't even funny. But I loved this book so much. Like, the slow burn was slow burning. And usually I don't like slow burns because I'm just like, get to the point, you know, you want each other. But this slow burn was done so well because there's just so much other stuff going on and so much character growth that had to happen, and, you know, things having to happen in life where it made sense of like, okay, that's why they're not getting together. Obviously she needs to keep, well, not she should keep, not that she should keep what she's going through a secret, but you understand why she would, you know. And then like Johnny just, oh my god, the yearning. The whole time I was reading the book, all I could think of was Lover You Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley. Like, that's the only song I was hearing the whole time. It was crazy. I just, oh my god. I made a playlist, guys. Like, I can show you. I made a playlist last night while I was reading the book. Hold on. It's called I'm Crying Over Binding 13. If you want it, let me know. Look, updated 14 hours ago. And like, I just have like all the songs they be talking about. Oh, hold on. But yeah, I have like all the, okay. I have like all the songs. It's like confusing what, all the songs you could think of on here. And oh my god, I just loved it so much. I don't know what, oh my god. And then also, like, obviously it's a whole series. So you start getting introduced to some of the other characters. And Claire and Gypsy, oh my god, I'm so ready for their books. I don't know what's gonna go on because everybody keeps on saying like, oh, buckle up, get ready. Guys, I barely could like emotionally handle the first one. How am I supposed to do the rest? If you're saying some get ready, how much worse can it get? This might come back to bite me, but that's just how I feel right now. Like, how much worse can it get? What else do you want from me? Like, I don't know what else. I don't know. Please, I'm a star. But y'all, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm going to binge this whole series, and I don't care. I'm rescheduling how I'm reading until I'm done with this series because it is that serious. It honestly is. And I think the series is still going on. Let me know if I'm wrong or not. But thanks for coming along with me as I read these books. Let me do a recap. I actually have to go back because it's been like a week or something. Something like that from the books I read. I only read 3 books though, which is good. Oops. Finished. Okay. So the first book I read of January was Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. I gave that 3.25 stars, so I enjoyed it. Not my fave, but it was good enough to finish. Next, I read, did I ever say what Binding 13 was about? Guys, I don't think I ever said what Binding 13 was about. I deeply apologize. Basically, interrupting myself. Basically, Binding 13 follows Shannon, who is a 15-year-old girl who gets kind of bullied a lot. She's living like a very hard life. She gets bullied at school. She has extreme family problems, and it's just crazy. So she ends up transferring to Tommen during like the middle of the school year, during like Christmas. And then Johnny, he's a star rugby player. He is, you know, destined for the big leagues or whatever you want to call it. But he's dealing with the injury, and he's like kind of like not letting himself, like he's too busy worried about like where he needs to, you know, head to, that he's not focused on the present and his body and all that. Basically, they obviously meet, they become friends, and it's just following their story basically. And then also like the other kids at the college and all that. So that's what it's about. I forgot to say that, but I recommend you read it. And I can't even lie, I DNF'd it the first time because I don't know why, I just wasn't in the mood. DNF'd it. And then look at me now, in tears, which is insane.
but whatever. Okay, we're back to the recap. The next book I read was Loved One by Aisha Mahar. I still don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. I gave that one 4 stars on the dot. I enjoyed this book, but I just definitely thought it could be better. Well, I was expecting better. Let me say that. I was expecting better. This is all just my opinion. So, it was alright. I liked the characters, though. The characters honestly carried the book for me. The 2 female main characters. I liked both of them. But I feel like the plot is what... I don't want to say much because obviously I don't want to spoil, but I feel like the plot is what, got me. And then, of course, my last book, my 5-star read, Binding 13. I don't know why I started clapping, sorry. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. 5 stars. Love every single character. Well, the good ones, obviously. And even the ones that, like, aren't main characters, they're, like, hilarious. For example, Johnny's mom, hilarious. Love her. She's a queen. So, I just love the book. And I'm starting, what's it called? I'm starting Keeping 13 today. It's happening today. Because I have to keep the series going. No, I just have to. I need to know what happens, because if you know the ending of Binding 13, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming along with me to find my first 5-star read of the year. Yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.